The college experience. For many students, it's about more than just learning and preparing for a career. It's about discovering themselves. For students interested in public service and social justice, access to an interdisciplinary education in a diverse environment can help provide a superb, multifaceted education. Located in New Brunswick, New Jersey, Rutgers University's Bloustein School of Planning and Public Policy helps better the world around us, working to create just, socially inclusive, environmentally sustainable, and healthy communities, locally, nationally, and globally.
Our mission is to help create environmentally sustainable, socially just, healthy, local, national, and global communities. That's what our research, our teaching, and our service are all geared to. It's a commitment to the common good, all of those things: environmental sustainability, social justice, good health, and healthy communities.
Fueled by its mission of public service and social justice, Bloustein School faculty, staff, and students excel as researchers and practitioners in the fields of urban planning, public policy, public health, health administration, and public informatics.
The thing I love the most is our commitment to diversity, equity, inclusion. Our students hail from all over the world. I think it's important for students to see themselves in each other, and I think it's important as they look across the university as well as the school that they can connect with each other, and I believe that we have that at Bloustein. Our goal is to really engage students in implementing pedagogical approaches so that they are prepared for our globalized, ever-changing world.
So the curriculum is really broad. We have a lot of different programs in the school. We graduate a lot of really excellent students every year. Our strengths have been historically in urban planning and public policy for the doctoral program, but that's been growing now with additional students interested in health and other related areas. They're looking at new problems in society, they're looking at existing problems but with a new lens. There's a lot of innovation in the last couple of years at our school around the methodologies that people use to do research. Our alumni are great. We have a lot of really good alumni in various different fields, so a lot in government, but also a lot in nonprofits, the private sector, consulting, and so forth. They are not concentrated in one place geographically, so when it comes time for our current students to look for jobs, there are connections, alumni connections all around the country and around the world.
Committed to a rebirth of the public service ethic in the United States, the Bloustein School focuses on all aspects of improving public welfare, preparing its students for careers in the public, nonprofit, and for-profit sectors, teaching and research professions, as well as service in all levels of government.
I always knew that I wanted to go to a school that came from a lot of different backgrounds and cultures, and me being a young Hispanic woman myself, I wanted to find that sense of unity in community through a bunch of different types of cultures. And that's what I found here. I received my associates in science and mathematics before coming here, and as I was doing my research and applying, I knew that at the end of the day, Rutgers is where I wanted to complete my bachelor's for public health. Transferring in, it was definitely, I felt nervous. I was scared. I was going from a school that had, my graduating class was maybe 1,000, and now going to a school where I have 50,000 classmates, it was like, whoa. But as soon as I started to have my meetings with my advisors, they really made me feel at home. They guided me in every step of the way. They met with me on Zoom, they met with me in their office whenever they needed. What can be done through that just inspires me to be a part of those conversations, to be a part of that work that helps others in need. That inspires me. And especially, like I said, being a young Hispanic woman here, I want others to see that it's possible, that you can make a difference, that you can be a part of that conversation.
What drew me to the program at Bloustein was the amount of transportation courses. The kind of advice that I would give is to have something that you're passionate about. I think that it's important to have a certain sense of passion and purpose to what you want to do. Not even just the professors, but the staff here at the school. For example, we have a career development specialist here, and she's very open to speaking with students and wanting to help them in gaining internships and work experience. I wanted to have a space where people can have conversations about transportation policies and issues. That kind of involves why I started my student organization, BEAT, which stands for Bloustein Enthusiasts and Advocates for Transportation, and how to make it better. And we've had several events where We've had people come and we discuss an issue, and we may not all agree about it, but it's an outlet where people can discuss, how can we make something better as people who are going to be in this field.
One of the special things about Bloustein is the interdisciplinarity. And what I mean by that is each of our core programs, public policy, urban planning, public health, health administration, public informatics, draws on a variety of disciplines. I'm from public policy, and we draw on economics, political science, primarily a little bit of sociology and management. Urban planning draws on geography, as well as economics and community development. And the health concentrations and majors are the same thing. It gives the opportunity for people with training in these disciplines who normally would just focus on what they knew to speak to each other and to come up with the nexuses between, say, planning and public health. What we're doing is we're using the newest developments, the newest thinking about these areas to really make each of our disciplines stronger. ChatGPT and artificial intelligence, climate change, healthcare, these are really hard problems. And there is a temptation for people to rely on easy solutions. But hard problems are hard for a reason. And one thing we want our students to carry away from here is that these are indeed really significant challenges. And it's only by putting your nose to the grindstone, by really thinking carefully about problems, by using good analytical techniques, that we can capture the idealism that our students come in with to make the world a better place and channel that in a way where it will actually make a difference.
For students interested in public service and social justice, the right education can make a world of difference. Learn more today about Rutgers University's Bloustein School of Planning and Public Policy. Shaping communities, shaping the world. For course information or to schedule a visit, go to bloustein.rutgers.edu.